Hello, I'm Joseph Otterson with Wisconsin Eye. Every year, thousands of middle and high school students from all around Wisconsin sign up to compete in the National History Day competition. From these thousands, 60 have been selected to represent the state at the national competition in Washington, D.C. Here at the State Historical Society, where National History Day is headquartered in Wisconsin, we'll have the chance to sit down with not only some of the adult volunteers who make this event possible, but with some of the actual students who will be competing. Let's go inside. Well, Steve, Charles Franklin, the director of the Marquette Law School poll, released his first poll of 2014 this week. In that poll, it said that if the election for Wisconsin's governor were held today, incumbent Governor Scott Walker is currently polling at 47%, while his Democratic opponent, Mary Burke, currently at 41%. Taking into account the poll's 3.8% margin of error, that means the November 4th election for governor is shaping up to still be a very tight race. However, when asked whether they viewed candidate Burke favorably or unfavorably, 64.4% of those polled said they still don't know enough about Burke to answer. With the advent of digital media, the illegal downloading of copyrighted material, or internet piracy, is becoming an increasingly large problem for both content creators and lawmakers. In January of 2012, a website notorious for hosting pirated content called megaupload.com was shut down, and the home of the site's owner, a man living in New Zealand calling himself Kim.com, was raided in a joint effort between the New Zealand and U.S. governments. Here to discuss the importance of the Mega Upload case and what can be done to combat internet piracy are Shubha Ghosh, Professor of Intellectual Property and Copyright Law from the UW-Madison Law School, and Jeremy Morris, Assistant Professor of Communication Arts, also from UW-Madison. Gentlemen, thank you both so much for coming today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Steve, some sad news this week. Veteran Republican Senator Dale Schultz of Richland Center announced that he will not seek another term in office. Schultz has served in the legislature since 1983 and in the Senate since 1991. Schultz cited hyper-partisanship and an influx of massive campaign cash loosed by the U.S. Supreme Court's Citizens United decision. Schultz also harkened back to Republican leaders like Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, and Ronald Reagan, saying that they should be examples that Republicans today should aspire to emulate. As fossil fuel stores are rapidly dwindling, the need for cheap, clean, renewable energy has never been more important. Today we'll be speaking with several people at the newly opened Wisconsin Energy Institute to learn what they're doing to power our future. Governor Walker declared a state of emergency in response to a shortage of propane used to heat 250,000 homes in Wisconsin. Following a rash of sub-zero weather that we've all been suffering through, propane has been short supply in the state, which is why the governor authorized the use of $8.5 million in emergency funds for homeowners to purchase additional propane, as well as giving President Barack Obama a letter requesting the easing of certain federal regulations to allow for additional propane to be brought into the state. Walker also told the state's Economic Development Agency to give propane dealers new lines of credit, totaling approximately another $8 million.